Hello, and welcome to episode 13 of the Rising of Stockport County. We're back for the last three games of the National League season. The last episode, we booked our place in the playoffs. So next episode will be the start of the playoffs. At the end of the season, we'll have a look of how the playoffs will be scheduled, and obviously it depends where we finish as well. Finish second or third, I think we get guaranteed semi-finals, so we'll be looking for that. But even as you can see just from the schedule, look at the turnaround we've had. Look at that form, and then look how we've turned it around. There's that 5 wins in on the bounce, and I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games unbeaten. And we just want to finish strong. Really, we've got the playoffs. If we can finish as high as possible, that'd be fantastic. So we're just going to get straight into this first game. And I would say a massive thank you for the support on the last episode. Got a lot of comments, better views as well, some good likes. So I think I've kind of gauged from this series that I should only post it maybe 2 a week, because this is getting posted on the Friday. So the day before was the Aston Villa Manchester United commentary. Thank you to everyone who joined that. I'm recording this on the Wednesday, so it actually hasn't happened yet. But I think I'm going to cut this series down to 2 episodes a week, and then sometimes just once, because I feel like when I post it all the time, that's when people just don't want to watch as often, because it's quite repetitive. So we're going to go to that, 2 episodes a week if possible. But for now, Friday's episode, we've got to finish the season off. I think the way of thinking is, last episode I was thinking, first I'm going to go with that team. I'm happy with that. I don't want to really mess anything up. I'm going to try and play for the last 3 games the team I'm going to play for the playoffs. Obviously subs and all that will come into play, but I want them to be gelled and I want them to be ready for those playoffs, because that pretty much dictates the season and how well. Getting the playoffs is amazing anyway, but when you're in the playoffs you do want to win it. So let's just finish this season off on a high. I saw some of the comments and the suggestions, and I'll be taking a lot of them into consideration come next season. But we're just going to get the season done and the playoffs, and hopefully we'll be in League 2 for next season. Big ask, especially after the dip of form we had in December and January time. But I mean, going off the form we've had in the last 2 months, good save there from Hinchliffe, we should be putting up a good fight in those playoffs, and I'm hoping we do so. Hogan with a 10th yellow card there, so he could be banned for the next game, but won't worry too much about that for now, as we do have a highlight with De Mayo charging in big tackle. Souza. Osborne just over the bar. He actually left Stockport County in real life and joined Stevenage, so good luck to Osborne on his travels to Stevenage, as I think that was Eddie Clark who actually put that over the bar there. Sutton are 19th in the league. I think they started 20th, so they've got a highlight. Headed towards goal. I think he hit the post and cleared by Hogan. Like I said in the last episode, free kicks are so deadly in this FM this year, so we've got to be careful. We have a corner of our own, so we could score a header from it, and we have with Danny Lloyd, the man from Salford, returned to Stockport County on loan for this season. Be looking to bring him in again, maybe on another loan next season if they'll give him to us, Salford. But 1-0 up. Where does that take us? Does that take us third? No, we stay 4th. I think Solihull might be winning their game. They're actually losing, so I think we were just 3 points behind Solihull anyway. And I think because they're getting beat by Notts County, I think that's the team we were right behind. There's very back and forth play here. Sutton can't quite get it clear. Here's Curran to Danny Lloyd, Osborne, De Mayo. Will we have another long ranger from Connor De Mayo? What a player he's been this season, by the way. It's his 9th goal from midfield. He's got a lot of those long rangers this season. He's done it again. You can kind of tell when they're going to go for a long ranger, but that is just out of this world from Connor De Mayo. 2 assists for Osborne as well. And, 35 minutes played. Couldn't ask for any more. So with this Notts County Solihull game that I'm presuming is going on, yeah, we do need a draw there. A 1-1 draw or something like that would be fantastic for us to try and chase that 2nd and 3rd place down. As Osborne, he's going to strike it. Big save from the goalkeeper as well. Do get a corner from it, but you don't really score from these corners you get from shots like that, because that was kind of the main highlight. The corner's just like an add-on, so there you go. And this is what I didn't want. McAlundon's going to come off injured. Armstrong, I've got faith in. I've got nothing wrong with Armstrong. He's a good player. He scored last episode, but he's not our top goal scorer, McAlundon. Hopefully that's nothing serious. Just going to quickly do the team talk and look at the injury. Oh no, knee injury. So one thing I didn't want to happen, an injury and a big injury like that. Hopefully he'll be okay. Not highlight yet. I'm going to bring on Kuya for Lloyd. I think I'm going to switch it over. Keep it like that. Kuya has been decent when coming on, so I am more than happy to let him take the left wing position. I'm going to bring on Keane as well for Hogan, just so he doesn't hopefully get sent off at any point. As I'm not sure. This is a highlight still going. It's Eriko Souza to Di Maio. Are we going to get another long ranger? No. Oh, we're good. Oh, we do. Good save from the goalkeeper. Not sure what the keeper's name is. Driscoll. Fantastic save from him. Seems like we're going to win this game. Obviously, we don't want to concede any late goals like we have pretty much every game this season. I'm going to bring on... Oh, no subs. I always forget about subs. For some, I just got to lose count of how many I've made. There's Curran down the right. Brings into Connor Di Maio. Osborne, Curran, Armstrong. I think he was offside. Yeah, he was offside. Hopefully that McAlundon injury is nothing serious. I've got faith in Armstrong. I've not seen he's not. He's probably on stats. He's probably better than McAlundon and in price, but he's brought us here. McAlundon with his goals. I just wanted him to finish it off. Sutton come close again. Will we concede another late goal? We need to stop doing this if they score from this. Too easy. Good defending though in the end. That was too easy though on Minihan for him to even get some kind of shot away. And it's happened again. This is for offside though, but still another goal conceded. So late on, we really need to change that. I might have to start going cautious when we do get 2-goal leads just to stop the leaking in defence. Because if we concede here, I'll definitely start doing that from just going defensive for the last 10 minutes of when we're winning games. Not far away that. They're very tired. Some of our players are tired as well, but we will be walking away with the 3 points in the first game of the episode. So I am not too... I don't want to say the match. I'm not too bothered about anything else other than the 3 points. Obviously, our last 3 games are all away from home, by the way. And Notts County ended up winning 4-1. Okay, right. Well then. You go to inbox. Oh no. There is the dreaded email. Barrow secured a playoff. Osborne did well. Oh, he's going to miss the playoffs. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh my god. I think he's going to miss... Yeah, no, he is going to miss the playoffs. 17 goals, 5 assists this season. I literally said, don't really want any injuries, if I'm going to be honest. You know, coming up to the playoffs, we need everyone, obviously. Oh, I don't... Big game coming up as well against Solihull Moors. I don't even know what to say about that, if I'm going to be completely honest. I have no words. Our best player of the season, arguably, alongside Connor Di Maio. Injured. Set for record points tally. So we need to get past 85 in our last 2 games, and we're on 82. So 2 wins, obviously that's what we're going to aim for. Could be beating the record. Obviously a win and a draw would also do, but we're going to aim for 2 wins. I'm going to go in for him. Rightio. Niall Bell is going to be recalled. He's going to start. I'm going to keep Armstrong on the bench. Sousa's a little tired. We'll bring on Kuya. We'll actually drop these 2 back, and we'll bring off Lloyd as well, and we'll play Jackson. I know he's low on match sharpness, but at the end of the day, not much you can do about that. He can just play anyway. And we'll also play Paul Turnbull, the captain. He'll play in he'll do the ball winning, and then we'll play Maynard as the box to box. Anyone else? Eddie Clark's tired, so we'll bring on Garrett, and also for Palmer we'll play Keane. So very heavily rotated. I'm kind of not bothered now where we finish. Like, I'm just going to keep with that bench as well. It's kind of got to a point now. I know we're playing Solihull, who are right above us, and we can like leapfrog them. But to be fair, I would do want third. Actually, thinking about it, third would be massive if we can go straight into the semi-finals of the playoffs and not finish fourth. Obviously, if we do finish fourth, I'm guessing that we do play seventh, which is obviously a big advantage. But I'd rather just have like a pass through. Jackson is actually injured, potential thigh injury. Should be able to play through it though. That's fantastic. Can we keep the unbeaten streak going against Solihull Moors? One of the biggest games of the season. This don't really feel it because we've guaranteed the playoffs and we've not got much else to play for because we can't obviously win the league. We're just playing for positioning now. Still no highlights. I'll take this kind of result, like a 0-0 or a 1-0 to us. I'm not too bothered. I'll take this all day. That's fine by me. Just going to keep saying the same stuff. Want to get into the players' head. You know, you've got to just show how good you are to the people and why we are actually in the position we are. I've had him in a previous save on this. Yeah, he's actually quite decent to be fair. Demand more. Can we maybe get a highlight of our own? I'm going to bring Armstrong now. 4 current and go two up front. I'm going to play him I'm going to play him as a pressing forward on support. And we'll play Bell as like a target man on attack. I'm also going to rotate Palmer in for Hogan as well. We do have a highlight though. Minihan crosses to Armstrong. It's Jackson! Wide of the mark. I'm going to bring off Jackson for Souza as well. Don't want to risk that injury just in case we might need Jackson. You just never know. So with that McAlendon injury, you just don't know who's going to be the next to get an injury. We could be conceding a goal here. Need to win the ball back. Can't keep it in. Oh, what a save by Ben Hinchliffe. I think he saved it. If he did, that was phenomenal on a different level. That's fantastic. We stay at 0-0. Very tense game. Can we win it? Souza. Oh, it's towards Armstrong. At the back post. The game's there for the taking for both teams. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to go attacking. See if we can nick a winner. On shots, they've had more than us, but on possession, we've been the more dominant side. Can we nick it? Turnbull, go on, hit it. There. Oh. Oh. No. Ah. What's going on? Williams wins it for Solihull. The unbeaten streak's over. It's a catastrophe of errors from the midfield, the attack and the defence. Oh, Sam Minihan. That is an absolute shocker. And the unbeaten streak's over. Not great going into the playoffs. But I think we'll be able to bounce back nonetheless. Yeah, first loss in a while in the 90th minute. Just from a mistake. I'm going to say I'm not happy because it wasn't a good performance. But I feel like if we had our first team players out, like your Lloyds and your DeMeos, Osborns, yeah, all of them, I think we would have been fine. So I'm not too disheartened by that loss because thinking about it, the team we had out, that's actually quite a good performance from the team. So we're going to go into the last game. We're going to bring in this guy here, and this was mentioned in the comments a few times, and I was suggested a player who I'm going to have a look going into the next season. I'm just going to leave it for now. If you look at his stats here on non-competitive, he's absolutely done fantastic in terms of goals and assists. And just back up, and his price is good. He'll be on low wages. Stats look amazing. So Asante is going to be joining next season. We've brought in a few of those youthful players now to be kind of backups and hopefully emerge into the first team further into the series. And look here, on compensation, obviously some of them don't let them go for free for compensation. It's let the contracts out like this one. They'll just let his contract run out, or they'll give him a new one. So yeah, just little gems like that we'll try to find, and hopefully the 3 or 4 we've actually brought in already will bring that. So we're going to get into the last game of the episode, and then we're going to check what's going on with the playoff places, and I'm going to record the next episode for the playoffs, so Monday's episode, I'm going to record it straight after this. So yeah, I won't do the playoffs all in one episode. I'll obviously do, like, if we get automatic semi-finals, then I'll just do the semi-finals in one episode and the final in one. If we have to go for like a quarter-final stage, I'll do the quarter-final first and the semi-final in one episode, because I think it's only one game episodes and not like 2 legs, the playoffs, so we'll do that. So we're going to go back to the strongest 11 we have. and hopefully we can win. Just more for confidence than anything. Lloyd goes out there, bring on Souza as well. On that wing, you can go support Eddie Clark, Palmer, Osborne back in. Connor DeMeo, he can come in as well, advanced playmaker. We put him on attack or support. I'm going to put him on support. And anyone on the bench I want to bring on. I'm happy with that. So that's the last game of the season. We had 3 away games on the bounce in this episode. Very looking forward to the playoffs. I'm so excited. I'm just hoping we get through it. Tell my team to get revenge on Maidenhead. I'm presuming they beat us earlier on in the season. We've got early highlight already, and Hogan obviously didn't get a suspension, by the way, for 10 yellow cards, which was good, as Maidenhead drags it wide. Nothing too dangerous as of yet. Just going to demand a little bit more from the team. What does that do for the table as well? We stay 4th, and we can't. We are 4th. We're going to finish 4th. I should have really checked that before this game. I do apologise. So we are going to be 4th. So quarterfinals we'll have to go through. Not something we wanted, but I wasn't too bothered anyway. Souza goes for it. Looking at it, I should have probably played a stronger lineup against Solihull, but at the same time, we had fatigued players and tired players. As that is a fantastic goal from Josh Kelly. Hopefully, this is not a dip in form at the wrong time. I'm just going to kind of shrug it off at the minute, and hopefully we can pick up the performance. As we're already in behind from Lloyd. Go on. Talk about an instant reply. Luke Armstrong, someone we need to be scoring right now, because he's going to be the one we're relying on for goals in the playoffs. That is actually from the kickoff. Love that response. I'm going to praise my team. Hopefully they don't get overwhelmed by it. I'm going to praise for the reply. That was amazing. Oh, what a save! We nearly doubled the lead. Oh, well, doubled the goals we have, not the lead. Oh God, that was close. That. We stay at 1-1. I don't want to say too much. I'm gutted that we can't get 3rd though. I would have took that Solihull game more seriously. That's my fault, my lack of paying attention really. As these always go in. Every single time. Every single time someone gets a free kick like this, it goes in. I've said it so many times throughout the series so far. Any kind of free kick from that area, getting crossed in for a header, they all go in. Even for your own team. It's not like just something that goes against you. It's for everyone. So I'd expect for that to happen, but I want to say show me some more, because we haven't played well in that half, to be fair. Based off highlights anyway. Lloyd. Oh, what a save again! The keeper's on an absolute mad one of a game. Lloyd cleared away. Oh no, don't. Good sack, Osborne. Hoping this isn't a dip in form. I really hope it's not. It's making me nervous, this. It's making me nervous that we're going to just dip in form right at the last hurdle, and that is not what you want. It's Hinchliffe Gathers. I'm going to change to attacking. I want a little bit more urgency. What are we doing? Let's not mess about too much. There we go. What a ball. Curran, what a run. Can't quite say the same about the pass. But she's got the ball against a long high like this. Minihan. Souza. Towards Danny Lloyd. He's got to finish it, and he does. Danny Lloyd striking good form when it matters. And we've struck level against Maidenhead. I'll just go back to positive. I don't want to go too attacking, but we could be going in the lead. Cleared. Hogan has to chase another yellow card for Hogan. Loves a yellow card. DeMeo, can we go in the lead within 7 minutes, of the second half? Don't know why I said 8. Got another highlight with the corner. Swung in, headed away, always as far as Curran. Lloyd, and the highlight does end. Clark not having the best of games. I'm going to bring him off for Garrett, see if he has a case for maybe starting the playoff games. No, he's not had much game time itself. As Souza has picked up an injury, so I'm going to take him off as a precaution for Kuya. Don't want to risk anything, as we do have a freak in here. Here he is, Kuya. DeMeo. It's Kuya again. Sam Minihan. DeMeo. Lost it. Counter-attacks on. Hogan's been completely left behind by the striker Kelly, but we've got away with it. Look how many yellow cards they picked up. That's ridiculous, referee. They'll get fined for that, I think, if they get another yellow. But I don't think they'll care if they can nick a 3 points here against playoff Stockport County. The series is called The Rising of Stockport County, and we're certainly rising up this league, as they do have a sending off there. hopefully we could take advantage of that. I'm going to go very attacking and just go for it, really. Yeah, just see if we can nick any kind of winner here. I don't think we will, which is going to be disappointing, despite they were down to 10 men for the last 20 minutes of the game, plus added on time. So, do pick up a draw. Not sure how I'm feeling going into these playoffs now after these last 3 games of this episode. 5 to 6 days, Sousa should be okay for the playoffs. And we play Torquay, so we do play the team who finished 7th. So, so that's a positive. They're 19. Sorry, looking at 8 Solihull points. They are 12 points behind us. That's 4 wins. So we should have them really. And Chorley stayed up and Fyle got relegated. So if we do stay in this division, we will be playing Chorley again and not Fylde. We're going to what we won, lost, drew. You kind of can't say much about that. The next game is obviously a one game off, and we're at Edgeley. It's on the 5th of May, so we have more than a week's break. So I'm going to let the team have a full break. No friendly in between. I want them to have a break, and I want them to be completely fresh for the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode, we should have the playoff game against Torquay. So that's like a quarter final. And then hopefully within the episode, we have the playoff semi-final. As soon as you click onto that episode, don't look at the time. Just watch it. Don't even think about checking where you are in the episode to see when it ends. Don't do that because you might spoil it for yourself. Goal of the month is won by not by Danny Lloyd. So I'm just going to get to this playoff game, and I'm going to end the episode here. I'm going to set for release. He's not going to be used, and we are going to give Festus a new contract for the future. I think he's got decent ability. Bring this down a little. Get down to 5%. You can have an extra add-on. Yeah, sound. But it's going to be very, very nervous the next episode. If we do get beat in the next episode, that'll be the only game, obviously, and then we'll go through all the awards and get to the end of the season. So it could be a longer episode, the next one, depending on it just depends on how it goes. Yeah, I'm literally going to be recording it in about 5 minutes time as well, so I'm feeling a little bit tense for it already. But I hope you enjoyed this episode for sure, because it's been a bit of a roller coaster, and we don't really know what to expect from our team on that Tuesday against Torquay. Hopefully we come away with the win and we can move on to the semi-finals. Fulham, our affiliate club, being promoted as well. It's fantastic to see. Sellout expected for the game, over 9,500 tickets. We are favourites as well, and we're going to go to the press conference now. How significant do you think the seeding result? How much significance do you believe the seeding rules have at this time of season? If one team is, yeah, I'm going to go with that. Feeling very impressed. Given the importance of there is incredible hunger to get, does the added pressure? Yeah, far. It's going to get through this very quickly. We said Armstrong will start there, and obviously he will. Rules sail out of Lloyd. I think we'll be able to get him on loan again, depending on the division we're in. His contract does expire in 27 days if they don't want to take him on, but I feel like we can take him on another loan deal. All being well. Johnson looking forward to taking on commentaries. And here we go. So this is it for the episode. I'm sorry I'm leaving you on a little bit of a cliffhanger, and you're going to have to wait till Monday for the next episode, but I hope you've enjoyed the finale of the National League season, and I hope you're ready for the National League playoffs. But for me, I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and make sure you're ready for Monday, as hopefully we have the first playoff game, and hopefully, all being well, a semi-final in the playoffs. So if you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode of the Rising of Stockport County.